Welcome back. In this video, you will learn what data science is. What is data science? In the last video, you learned about data, various forms at which it can come, and you also learned about two different sources of data. But here, now what is data science? Our knowledge of data will help us to define what data science is. Now, data science is a set of fundamental principles that helps us to extract information and knowledge from data, which means that the field of data science enables us to turn raw data into understanding, insight, and knowledge. Basically, we want to get three things out of data science, or we want to get three things by doing data science. The first one is to understand our data set, to understand what our data can give us in terms of information, and also to get the insight and knowledge out of it. So which means that data science will help us to get information, insight, which will help us to be able to evaluate our solution and to get profits. When you look at data science, you should be thinking about visualization, statistical modeling, statistical computing, data research, real-world application, that is, real-world application of data science by analyzing your data. Then, you may also view data science in these forms. It has some mathematics. You have to do some machine learning, which we do in CS 3.1. Now, who is a data scientist? A data scientist is someone that can collect, analyze, and interpret data. A data scientist uses their skills in mathematics, as I said before, statistics, and also computer science to give a shape that can express what data is saying. That is, your job as a data scientist is to apply your knowledge in data analytics to get information and insight from your data. Now you see who a data scientist is. Recently, they said that data scientists get more money, because everybody is looking for who can help them analyze their data. And since you now undergoing this training, you become a data scientist very soon after you complete this module. And from there, you have a lot of jobs available for you. Please master everything I am saying here and practice it. Then after the end of this module, you can then go out and apply your knowledge and get good money in return. What are the various strategies that can make you to become a data scientist? The first one is you must practice every class activities in this course. When you see an activity, make sure you participate in it. Data science is by doing. You must also be active in group discussion. So when we announce a group discussion, make sure you participate, be very active in it. And this will help you to become a good data scientist. The other thing you can do is you must question your data. When you question your data, then you will get meaning out of it. A data scientist always asks questions about data. And also, you must ask a question whenever you don't understand a concept. You may ask your colleagues or your mates who are also doing this course a question about a concept that you have not mastered. Or you can ask me, your teacher, a question, and I will be happy to help you learn all these concepts. The other way at which you can also become a data scientist is by visiting other learning resources that have been provided in this course. A single video will never make you a data scientist. That is why every data scientist always explore. We go everywhere. We look for different videos to master the skills and to master the knowledge and the concepts. And I will also advise you to do the same. Make sure you explore different learning resources so that you can become a good data scientist. Remember, the goal of a data scientist is to analyze data and to get insight for the stakeholder based on the data set that have been provided for you. Another way at which you can become a data scientist is to learn from your classmates. As I said, you can learn from other classmates, ask them questions on what you don't know, and I believe they will be happy to assist you. Other thing that you must know is that a good data scientist must know how to program. In CS21, you learn everything about Python. And in this module 2, we are going to use Python in analyze our data. I will be showing you other concepts of Python that you will master. For example, NumPy, Pandas for data analysis, Seaborn package for data visualization, and everything is what you will learn in this course. So be ready to program. Never worry, programming is very simple. Remember in the CS21, it was so easy for you, and this course too will make Python even more easier. The last thing that can make you become a data scientist is to build a project. You must build a project. After this module, go and look for any open data set, analyze it, and that becomes your portfolio. It becomes your project. So what are the various programming languages that are available for data science? There are many programming languages. You've seen how we can use Python to program, and we are going to also apply Python in this course. But we also have other programming languages such as R programming, Julia, and Scala. But in this module, we choose to use Python for data science. In this module as well, you will learn different packages for data science. And what are packages? Packages are collection of related modules which aim to achieve a common goal. We have different packages in Python, and in fact we have some inbuilt functions in Python, and you've seen it in the CS21 such as print, if else, and so on. But we also have other packages which helps us to even do more, and they include NumPy, Pandas, scikit-learn, matplotlib, TensorFlow, Keras, and many more. But don't worry, in this course we only learn 4, such as NumPy for numeric Python, Pandas for data analysis, Matplotlib and Seaborn for data visualization, and scikit-learn for machine learning. And you will use scikit-learn in the other module, which is CS31. Now, where are various cases at which you can use data science? For example, you may use data science for forecasting, such as forecasting your next year sales, the next year revenue for a company, or building customer retention. Customer retention is the ability of a company to be able to retain their customer so that they will not go to other companies. Another use case of data science is pattern detection. This is where you are detecting pattern from your data set. For example, you may want to detect weather pattern, whether it will rain today or not. Another use case of data science is recommendation. This is where you are recommending, for example now, when you are watching a film on YouTube, before you stop watching that YouTube video, you will see another video, coming up, like people that watch this video also watch this other video. That is what is called product recommendation. Another use case of data science is what is known as anomaly detection. This is where you are detecting fraud For example, this is applicable in banking. So bank want to know whether there's a fraud transaction or not. As you know, fraud may not happen every time, but when it happens, it means that the bank is in trouble. And that is why they have to employ data scientists to help them detect all this. We also have another case study where you want to see whether the email that comes to your inbox is a spam or a good email. I know that many of you have Gmail. For example, you will see when somebody is sending you a message, sometimes it may enter your inbox or goes to your spam folder. So they apply data science knowledge in that case so that you will not get harmed. Here we see various organizations that are using data science. For example, Facebook is using data science for social analytics, seeing different patterns. For example, they may suggest a new friend for you and all of that, and you can connect with anyone, and now you now have friends almost all over the world. We also see Amazon. They are using data science to improve e-commerce experience. Everybody knows about Uber, they help you get car at the right time. Bank of America also use data science to increase customer experience. And we see Airbnb, which use data science to improve searches. In this unit 4, you've seen various forms at which data can come, such as text, sounds, images, number written on paper, or the one that is stored on your computer. We also see that data can be divided into two. It may be a qualitative or quantitative. And we said that a qualitative data is non-numerical, while quantitative data is the one that can be measured, such as height or weight. We also see that the field of data science enables us to turn raw data into understanding, insight, and knowledge. We also see different life cycle of data science projects, and they include import, tidy, transform, visualize, and communication. When you are doing data science projects, there are different phases that you must understand. The first one is importing data. You have to import data before you can get any insight from your data sets. The second phase is what is known as tidy. This is where you are arranging your data sets in order to analyze it. The third phase of data science project is known as transform. This is where you are transforming some variables in your data set by cleaning them and also removing unwanted variables or unwanted values. The first step when you are doing data science project is to visualize your data set. Visualization helps you to see what your data is saying and also helps you, to graphically represent your data. We also have another phase called modeling. This is where you are doing statistical modeling such as machine learning. And the last thing in data science project is communication. This is where you are writing a report of what you have found in your data set, and this may comprises visualization, the modeling, and all of that. So you are building a report, to show people what you are able to achieve in that data set. When you are looking at all these diagram, you will see that we have one loop here from transform to visualize to model and so on and so forth, going like that. It's like a cycle. So which means that to understand your data set really, you have to follow all this. You keep on transforming, keep on visualizing, you keep on creating model, you keep on following all this iteration until you get the understanding about your data sets. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the other section. Bye.